Yo, welcome, everybody. It's another episode of SLTV. On Wednesdays, we always talk stocks. I am here in the New York office finally. We got our boy Kenny with another goofy-ass hat on. I don't know what he's wearing today.
Listen to that.
What do we listen to?
Name that tune.
Beastie Boys? Beastie Boys. Is it?
Yeah, man.
All right, I got it.
Together. What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's get into it.
Dude, I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you in a while, man. What the hell have you been up to?
I have been just rounding up the troops, contacting people I haven't spoke to in a while, seeing who's still out there, who wants to learn from the master.
Oh shit! Oh, the master. All right.
Doing. You know, we're gonna come together eventually. I know.
Dude, so we got this Stock Twits event tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, should be cool.
How many people do they have on the guest list? And where are we going to, by the way?
We're going to the Ginger Man on 36th and 1136th Street. So wherever that is, it's not too far from you guys.
That's 36 and 6, so that's like in the middle side. I've been there. Yo, it's kind of small, man. They pack 100 people in there, and nobody's gonna be able to talk to each other, bro.
It's gonna be packed. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Get there early so we can get the free drinks.
Yo, I'm gonna get fucking twisted, man. Are you in with me here, bro?
I generally am. I'm saving some of my powder for the Day Traders Expo on Sunday, where we usually get really lit and make fun of everybody.
Now, do you trade now after you get so wrecked on Sunday? Are you gonna be trading on Monday?
No.
See, look at you. You fucking bum, bro. This is your livelihood here. You're gonna take a day off?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and talk some stocks here. Biggest thing we want to talk about is this big Apple pullback today. And by the way, you know how much I was getting shit on yesterday for talking about shorting that fucking thing, man? Dude, everybody was shitting on me. Dude, why are you short, man? The technicals are saying it's going higher, man. The dark pools are buying. That's all I was hearing yesterday on Twitter, bro.
It's a tough one to get short, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, if I got in a little bit earlier, I even tried to hit it like at 127 for a short, and I missed completely. So, you know, all of a sudden, like it started acting a little bit differently, and then gapped down on the open today. I had puts overnight. I sold those right away, and then it just went dead for a while, and then bam, you know, you just got this giant liquidity pull. And just market orders started hitting the tape. Dude, I was getting a fucking haircut, man. And I missed it, bro. I fucking missed it.
All right, so the next time you're going to leave the office and not take a position, you tell me what that is. Just like with me in the UVXY today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it here at the all-time low, and I'm going to walk out of the office. I come back into the office, the thing's spiking, so I sell it, and I cause the entire fucking market. If I just would have stayed in the other room, I'm watching that movie Alive where they die in the plane crash and whatever, I'm just about to nod off. I'm like, oh, let me go check my UVXY position. And I was like, oh, cool. So then I put another stop on it. I raised the stop. Immediately gets stopped out because as soon as you put a stop in, you get stopped out. And the whole freaking market starts tanking. And I think the funniest thing is the VIX turned out to be the best trade of the day because you got Apple finally pulling back. The NASDAQ's down 1.
Yep.
It felt like we were crashing, and the NASDAQ was down 7, I think, at one point. Ooh.
Big thing is where do you see Apple going from here? I mean, me personally, I see it stalling out. Like, I don't think maybe 127 max here she can go down, and then it's just a big screaming dip by. What do you think about it, man?
I've never had anything negative to say about Apple. I still find it amazing that the growth story of Apple was over 2 years ago. Let's not forget that moment in time. Polarity at its best when the stock was down. And because I'm a pot smoker, I bought it back when it went back above 420. Yeah. I had 80 points on it, thinking I'm a fucking genius. I bought it at 420 as a goof. You know, 100 shares for both of my kids, like I did with the Google. And when I bought the Google around 400 or 500, I thought, if I go to 1,000, actually they go to 1,000. So when I bought the Apple, I was like, it'll eventually go back to 1,000. But you know, hindsight. But
Yeah, Icon was really cocky when he came out with that position, you know, like when he was talking about buying a 420, 450 or whatever, like he was really cocky about it. He was just like, listen, you're a fucking jackass. You're a fucking dickhead if you don't buy this shit right now, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Right.
I think, I don't know about the watch. The watch will probably be cool enough. They'll sell some. It's not going to be a blockbuster product. I think
Yeah.
a couple of years down the road with Apple is that, you know, again, I still have a cracked iPhone 4. Eventually I'm going to get the 6.
Yeah.
But there's a point where people are going to be satisfied with their product and the
Yes.
growth has to slow.
Okay. It's a great point.
Not everybody wants a new phone every freaking 18 months.
It's a great point. So, yo, I'm at a friend's house, right, uptown in like I think I was in Harlem or Dykeman, Washington Heights, somewhere, right? And I'm at like a house party. I'm eating dinner, and my boy has the iWatch or whatever the hell it is. I think it's one of the Google watches, and you know he gets a text message. And he goes ahead and he checks it right here, or he might be on the train or something like that, and he'll check it right there, and then immediately he'll whip out his phone. And then everybody at the party was like, "Yo, why the fuck do you need that? You just got it both on both things." And it's just like a little redundancy. But there's sometimes obviously you can't check your phone, so you're like, okay, I can see this here, and then if you want to respond to it, you can just put it to your, it responds to voice. But if you want to like text and put emojis and shit on it,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna buy one. I was never a fan of the iPad. Still hate the iPad. I figured if I'm gonna go portable, I'm taking a real laptop with me. They're not so cumbersome. You know, I never got the whole tablet craze. My kids like them, but I never needed one.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, everybody who's out there watching, by the way, interact on the chat box here. You can go ahead and give us stocks that you want us to comment on. Speaking of Apple, Apple had a lot to do with First Solar in the past week or so. What happened with Apple and First Solar, bro?
Well, again, let's talk backstory. To me, the solar industry is the biggest farce on the planet. I went to Epcot Center when I was a little boy at 12, and everywhere I looked, there was a solar kiosk and how solar was we're going to have flying cars, and they're all going to be powered by solar energy, and everything's going to be revolutionized by solar and green energy.
Yeah, you go to
5 years later, there's still a guy in the kiosk by the mall trying to sucker me in to buying solar for my house. Well, sir, it doesn't cost you anything. We'll install it. You'll save money on your energy, and you'll never have to come out of pocket ever again. We're just going to give you all this equipment. Don't worry about it. I'm like, where's the catch?
They hire college kids now to bust out through the suburbs, through the white suburbs, and just knock on people's doors and say, yo, man, we can save you all kinds of energy, man. You need this solar. You got to have this solar.
No, you don't. Unless you're going to live in your house. Let's say you buy a house today and you're planning on living there for 25 years. That's when you start getting a return on investment. I mean, you have to pay maintenance fees, and there's all kinds of taxes involved. It's not free, and it's just, I don't know. But what Apple did was the stock was getting beat up. The whole solar industry is going away. The whole premise of solar is that you're going to save money because oil's so expensive. Oh, guess not. So that premise is over, and they have so much overhead and the glut of product that they were all going to hell. You know, Solar City, First Solar, the whole lot of them. But then Apple comes along and, says, all right, look, we're going to get First Solar to build us a plant. And we're gonna be, it's a 25-year contract for, I don't know, $17 trillion. I don't know what it was.
It looks like it was $1 billion deal to purchase clean energy from First Solar's California flats, and 25-year power purchase agreement, largest agreement in the industry to provide clean energy to Apple, or in this case it would be Apple. Yeah.
So, me being the psychopathic bull, all I need is a catalyst for anything to make me want to buy it. I'm like, oh, Apple just qualified First Solar as a real company again. Let me buy some. I bought it at 40. When the news first hit, we was in from 47, and then I bought more in the aftermarket at 50, and then it pulled back. I thought I had made a mistake, and then lo and behold, about a week later, we got this new news story about how they're sort of spinning. I don't know the whole story. I'm not going to comment too much about it, but they're combining with SunPower, and they're forming some other company, something that people were waiting for apparently, and they got that pop. And then yesterday's earnings report apparently was good enough to keep the bulls going, and Right now, what's the crazy part about First Solar, you know how I love the VWAP. I had a multi-year VWAP of 59.85. When I ordered 47, my call was for it to get to 59.85 in maybe 2 weeks, and 3 days later we're here. So I think it's a sell if it doesn't break 59.85 tomorrow. If it does, I have the stock. I mean, I can't believe it, but I have the stock going to $66 at this point, and you know. It was $40 the other day, but I mean we see it all the time now.
I mean, in our case, as Wesley Snipes said in White Men Can't Jump, even the sun shines on a dog's ass.
Right. Speaking of that, oil.
Oil, yeah. Yeah, let's roll right to oil. What do you got?
Another, you know, I heard somebody on TV saying that all these bounces have been false breakouts. There's really no reason to buy oil. I was like, I guess I'll buy oil. Anytime I hear something like he's not convinced not to buy oil. So I was like, the UWTI. I mean, I look at it, I'm like, 285. This worked out last time. Let me buy some, what was it, UWTI at 285 again. Next thing you know, 320. So pretty awesome trade. I sold the UWTI. I held on to the USO. I think, again, the USO is the bigger version of the UWTI and all the other stuff.
Right.
Again,
my intern over here, he's on the UWTI as well. I don't know where he's long from. Zach, where are you long from?
I'm like from 49 on crude, so like 290.
290. He says long 290 on the UWTI.
Price.
That's the price right there.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
So
I sold it today, but I held the USO.
So you're telling me this kid actually knows what the fuck he's doing? Don't tell me.
Yeah, for today, just like you said, blind squirrel and all that stuff.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go to Baba here. Is this thing finally bouncing, or is it still a piece of shit? What's going on with Baba?
Again, another one of these stocks that I don't. It's amazing how they. It's just dawning on people that they sell fake Gucci bags and fake products on Alibaba. That was the whole premise of their website.
No, we should bring Peter Zhang into the mix. You know, he's Asian. He might be able to comment on the activities of Baba.
All I ever heard about was there's a website from China where you can buy all kinds of fake shit and they'll ship it to America. It's great. And the next thing you know, I hear it's going to be the biggest IPO on the face of the planet.
Dude, you might need to calm down because the Chinese will hack the shit out of you, man. As soon as they meet you, talking that shit, bro.
I have my Symantec antivirus on my computer. Isn't that good enough?
You got your Norton antivirus. The shit probably hacks you. It probably hacks you anyway. All right, so are we buying Baba? Dude, I stopped watching this. I don't even want to go long until it hits 90 or somewhere even close to that.
Well, here, this was more of an ironic trade because the market. I get a little bit crazy when the market goes up every freaking day because I like shorting stocks, and you know I found a couple of shorts anyway today.
Yep.
But
you're a fader, man. I find out. You know what I realized? Like the older you are in the stock trading game, the more you like to fade. I think that is a across the board kind of thing, and I'm testing you right now. Ask somebody how old they are, how long they've been trading, and then look at their strategy. I guarantee you they fucking fade, man. I guarantee you, man.
Right. Well, I'm from that school. I did much better when the market was tanking most of the time.
Yeah.
But, I became this psychopathic bull, and my feeling right now is if something's down today, you got a 90% chance of it going up tomorrow.
90%, yeah, 90% is pretty good, yeah.
Right? I mean, it's unbelievable because that's how this market is staying intact. Sector rotation. If you got the biotechs weak today, they're not going to be weak tomorrow, and if the cyber stocks are weak today, they're not going to be weak tomorrow, and whatever's strong today is probably going to be weak tomorrow, and round we go.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at Alibaba, I was like, wow, 52-week low. Better than... Good chance it's going to bounce tomorrow a couple of points. And
but you know what though, sometimes you go for that catch-up trade, bro, and the shits never catch up. They never catch up for some reason, you know, and it happens with a lot of dogs. And one of those is the casinos, man. Let's comment a little bit on the casinos here. Win has been down like 4% every single freaking day for the last 3 days. And they're saying some kind of restriction on tourists to China. I guess that was the news that came out that kind of started it. But take a look at Win and LBS and MGM the past couple of days, bro. That's shit nasty.
I don't like the fact that Wynn's, most of their business comes out of Dubai, and they said Dubai was slowing down, so I haven't even given Wynn another look. I stopped watching the casino stocks. I used to trade Caesars all the time. And
Caesars, yeah.
But, yeah, other than that, I used to trade IGT. If you guys ever know about that stock. They make all the slot machines for every one of these casinos.
I thought that was Boyd Gaming or something like that.
Nah, Boyd's they're like a little speck on the radar. IGT is the king of them all.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so are you you know what I think? I think the casinos will rally finally when this market tanks. And that's not going to be for a while, so forget this sector. I don't know why people are trying to pound the table and go long here. My other guy, Greg, he's long swing, I think all three of them, and I think he's getting killed right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in this market, if you got a stock that's trending down, I mean, just get the hell out of it. If you got a stock that's going down in this market, like Alcoa, what the fuck, Alcoa?
I saw that with Baidu, too. There are some weak names that are just not responding at all. We got some comments here on Twitter. Edward Stanton is saying, what do you think of a Twitter spike up? Are you playing Twitter? Me, personally, I'm like watching LinkedIn and Facebook. Both of those are pretty strong now. So I would think Juice comes back to Twitter as well. And it's all timing, I would say, Edward. As Kenny was saying before, you just look for the rotation. You know, every day it's just going to be something different. And the market is not going to do shit, right? We're just going to sit there in like 3 or 4 or 5 handle range, and then you're just going to roll through the right name. So, you know, wait for that tape to start showing you some demand here, and then try to roll into that Twitter. That Twitter was shit today. If you try to anticipate, like, when, you know, buy some time if you're going to play some options. That's what I would say. Kenny, you playing this Twitter?
I own it. I on February 5th, I bought, like, about 50 stocks.
32. Did you buy it at 32?
Yeah, I bought it before the numbers came out.
Okay. No doubt.
So, you know, again, I don't own Facebook or LinkedIn anymore, so I figured let me get some Twitter. I don't know. Again, somebody's gonna eventually gobble them up.
Well, you know, that talk is really coming out there, man. I mean, the valuation on Twitter is pretty crazy, man. But that talk is coming out there, and I can't see what is his name? Jack Dorsey? Is that what his name is? Like, I can't see a dude like that dumping out, you know, unless it's for a hefty premium, man. A real hefty premium. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm holding on for, you know.
Yeah.
Like, they don't make money, but I think, you know, they'll figure it out, or somebody else will figure it out, or somebody who thinks they could figure it out will buy them, and then whether or not they figure it out.
Dude, social media boom, man. Social media boom, man. Yo, these dating apps, like, the valuations for these new ones that just keep popping up for a little different. Yo, I found out about this new shit out here in New York where it tracks the path that you walk to work in, and then some other chick that passes you, it'll connect you like that. That's how you get connected with this fucking dating app, bro. So you're walking down the street, right, and there's always that girl that you want to talk to, but you ain't got the time, and right, so you never say hello or whatever. It's 8:30 in the morning. She got a cup of coffee in her hand. You're not gonna say anything. This app tracks your path, to work or wherever the hell you go, to the gym, to here, to there, and that's how they fucking connect people, bro. And the valuation on that one, I think, is absurd. It's already in the billions, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it might be 500 million, but crazy, dude. All you need is users, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I'm sticking around with the Twitter, you know. But I mean, I own so many stocks right now. It's stupid. I mean, I just bought a little bit of a bunch of stocks just to see. So when I get frustrated, I just start hitting the button. I bought stocks I don't even know what they were. I just started buying anything. 100 shares, 100, 200 shares.
What was the key? What was the key that we used to use back in the day? The fucking the
monster key.
The monster key. The monster key. That was it. All right. So we got another question here coming in on the chat. Do you think GoPro has bottomed out? Me personally, no. I think she's got a 30 handle before you want to buy it. That's what I think. I don't know, Kenny. What do you think, man?
Great trade. One of my better trades today. I just, again, with the market was coming in, this thing starts to spike up, I'm in. I like when I see a stock bucking the trend. I got in at 44.40, 44.50, sold it at 45. This one is another one. They make cameras. There was this this idea that it was a social media camera on a stick company.
Right.
They were gonna create such content and become more than just an electronic manufacturer. They're just an electronics manufacturing company, and there's going to be a limit to the amount of cameras they sell. And you know, again, it's the momentum is done. It was a momentum stock.
Right.
So again, I would not own it. Sometimes it's fun to trade, but right now, again, I'm with you. I think this thing could even go back to $25 eventually.
Nice.
Cameras.
Nice.
So what?
Yo, speaking of which, I'm just looking at this tweet right now from @3D Robotics. It's saying your GoPro just got a lot cooler, and then they tagged it right on this personal drone from Iris or whatever. And that's how they're saying now you should use your GoPro. Dude, I've never even used one of these things before. But anyways, on the stock, I'm saying 30 handle here before you want to own it. And then even then, before you want to own it, like, watch that tape, man. Make sure you still got some people coming in behind you. You know, make sure you're not the only person buying the thing is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's move on to the last one here. We got CRM here reporting.